Xperia T2 Ultra Dual version. This is a dual SIM smartphone from Sony, and now first we'll have a look at the specifications of this device. So on the other side of the box we get some basic specifications, like it has a 13 megapixel camera, that is rear camera, and it has 1.4 GHz quad-core processor. It is actually Snapdragon 400 chipset. And talking about the display, it is a 6-inch display, or more specifically a 15.2 cm screen. The camera supports HDR and the screen resolution is 720p. So lengthwise it will be 1280 and breadthwise it will be 720p, that is 720 pixels, and it is Wi-Fi certified as usual, and it runs on Android. We'll have a look at the Android version after we open the box. So this is one of the great things of this device, that it is supporting NFC. So if you don't know what NFC is, if you have two devices which support NFC and you tap them, they both get connected. This is a better option than Bluetooth, I suggest. So the next one is tri-luminous display for mobile. So this technology is actually made by Sony for their displays which they use in their TVs, phones, etc. And we have an Examor RS mobile sensor in the rear camera, and it is as usual dual SIM. So now talking about the pricing, the price quoted on the box is 25,990, but you can get it for around 24,000 in any market in your surroundings. I'll link the Amazon and the Flipkart link in the description if you guys want to download it. So now let's get into the unboxing. So to open up, we should turn to the other side of the box and open the box, and first we get the phone itself, which is in white color. There are even other colors like blue, black, but I prefer the white color. Color is always a personal preference. You can choose even black or other colors, that's your wish. So now we'll keep this thing to the side and we'll have the other things inside the box. So we get a power brick. It has an output of 850 milliampere, and it is branded by Sony, but we have some company's name called Greenheart. So I think the Greenheart might be manufacturing these power bricks. So now we will see what else we get inside the box. We also get some earphones in case you want to use them, but always buying a separate pair of them is a good suggestion. And we also get a long micro USB cable, that is USB A to USB, that is micro USB. So this is a pretty long cable, and we can use this for data syncing, charging and other purposes. So now digging inside the box, we get some paperwork, that is the startup guide, some important information and some other information that is regarding the headphones and other accessories, and at last we get the SAR information and the declaration of conformity. And we get some information. I probably won't be reading that because that's pretty boring stuff, as we all know, which we won't read obviously. So now first we'll open up the box from the cover. So after we open, we get the box, and backside we have the 13 megapixel camera with a LED flash, and we get a N logo over here. This says that this is NFC supported, and we get the Sony branding. We have the speakers over here, and we get the Sony branding again at the top. We get a notification LED light. You guys can't see it right now, but I have seen the specifications, and there it specifies that it has a LED notification light. And here we have the camera and other sensors, and this is the front facing camera. Actually these are the sensors and this is the camera. So now if you're wondering where are the buttons, they are actually on-screen navigation buttons, and we will be seeing them when we turn on the device. So now I'll be giving you the physical overview of this device. On the top of the phone we don't have anything, and on the right side we have a 3.5mm headphone jack. We have the tray for the two SIMs, the power button, the volume rockers, that's the volume up and volume down buttons, and at the last we have a unique button, that's the camera shutter button. in most phones we won't get this option nowadays, but it's good to see that we're having this phone. And on the other side, we have the micro SD slot, SIM card slot, and the micro USB port over here to charge and data syncing, obviously. So now setting up the device, I'll skip the setting up the device and I'll be back. Guys, now I have finished setting up this device, and now as we go into the device, first we have all that unlocking stuff, and after we unlock, we get to the Sony's custom UI, which has its own icons, and it is a bit different as compared to stock Android. So we have some apps that are important like Chrome, contacts, file commander, that's the file manager, downloads, camera obviously, Play Store, etc. So first we'll have a look at the Android version. So to go into the Android or the settings menu, first actually you should scroll down. You'll get into the notifications panel, then you should click on the quick settings and you should select the settings option. And after you select, you get all the settings and you can tinker around with them. So first we'll have a look at the Android version. So we go to the about phone, we go to the Android version, and it's running on Android version 4.4.3, which is a bit disappointing because now we even have Android Nougat, and I hope that in a few weeks we'll also be getting the Android Marshmallow, I guess. So that's about the Android version. And now if we go to the other specifications of the device, it has an 8GB internal storage, 1GB of RAM, and we have a 13 megapixel rear facing camera and a front facing camera which is 1.3 megapixel. So now we'll have a look at the other options, and if we talk about the display, it is a 6-inch display, and if your hands are small, you can use this option which is one-handed operations. You can turn this on, and when you double tap the home button, as you can see, the screen is now shrunk down and the top portion is empty, and if you have short hands or small hands, I would say, you can use it conveniently. To get out of this, you should click the home button again. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button if you like this kind of videos. I have many other videos like tutorials, unboxings, and tips and tricks. So I'm Laksha from Adonic, and I'm signing out.